And the road is pretty good, so I shouldn't have to worry about it tipping over. Then I'll come back, pick up another one, and I have the 3 that I need. A level or not. There you go. That's much more level. It won't pick it up. As far as I'm gonna get it. That's alright. Swing that one faster. So they thought they'd be tricky and block the road. I'll fix them. Maybe. Yeah, I can reach it. Ah. Piece of junk. There's one. And number 2. 2 toward the back. And scoot you up front. Maybe. There you go. Kind of balance out. Some of it on the truck and some of it on the trailer. I don't know if that really matters in the game. I haven't tested it. To me, it makes sense. Actually, no, I don't think I need anything else from there. Not right now, anyway. I had planned on doing this with the co-log. But I'll just do it with these two trucks. And we'll go back to Boron. Go get the other one. I didn't see a stop sign. Oh, she programmed robots. I think that is something I would have liked to have tried in my younger days. Like I said, learning to work on computers. And I got 2 left in my vehicles. I just have to get back down that hill without turning over. Shouldn't be a problem. I'm still kind of iffy about these tires. I like running the tires that have 4 tires per axle instead of the 2 like it's on here now, because it gives it more stability. But, whoop, wrong way. But these tires do pretty good in the mud and the snow. But I lose a little bit. Because on this truck, when you have the other tires, they actually stick out a little further. Give you the stability that this thing can flip. But so just a little bit too late. Gotta get out of here. Just straight down here. All right. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. Strong one? Yeah. Well, boogered that one up. Oh well. I'm okay now. Just gonna put a safety winch on for nothing. That's too close. So you love programming robots? Like I said, I would like to have tried something like that. But life took me in a totally different direction. Okay, that winch is not right. Let's attach it there. There we go. One behind the other. Still hate how when you hook two fairly decent speeded trucks up together, they only run half speed. They should run at the speed of the slowest truck. Alright, we'll shut that engine off. Take them both. Watch out for the tree. Both separately. Ready to winch if I need it. No problems. My new favorite route. And we'll have to take you a little bit higher up on here. Slick as a whistle. Yeah, I've even tried, there's no way to put the truck being pulled in neutral, because as soon as you attach to it, it's going to put it in drive. So I think if I could take this truck and put it in neutral, or maybe not with the other truck, but you get a much heavier truck, and if you've got the one being towed in neutral, then it should pull faster, but it doesn't. Only way you can accomplish that is if the transmission's broken. And that doesn't seem practical. Also have, oh man, yeah, it's almost out one. Still have plenty of this. Oh, I have 750 done. You've got a bunch of gas. And then I have the small scout fuel tanker. Oh yeah, I got a lot of gas. Alright, fill you up. And fill you up. But I may not be coming back this way. Because once I have these 3 delivered, it should open up that area, open up that tunnel. And then I might be able to go back that way. At least with the Voron. I'll have to bring the Azov back over here and pick up the concrete slabs that I need. But with the Voron, I can test the route out and see if it's doable. Of course you picked that one. Pick the skinniest trees first in it. So I did break one of my rules the other day. Where was it? Up here. I took the Jeep and I brought it out here. There was a vehicle out here to recover. And I went out here, I looked at it, and I was just coming around here to see what was out this way. And as I came down through here, I was going to take the ice around. I think it was here. Oh, I was coming through here. But I was coming over the ice here, and I hit a chunk of ice, and it actually launched the Jeep from there to right in the middle of this. And I don't know what happened. It was a game glitch. And I was like, you know, Jeep's the only thing I had over here. Hell with this, I'm recovering it. Because it was not my fault, it was a game glitch. But yeah, I'd never seen anything like that in the game before. right. You look like a sturdy tree. Yeah, normally I would have just come over and recovered it. I wasn't feeling it. And I figured that it wasn't something I did, it was a glitch with the game, and I was just not going to fool with it. So, I broke a rule, but it's only the second time I've had to do that. Once because I was just screwing around. And I ended up dropping the Scout 800 over the dam. And it didn't hit the water. It got jammed up almost down to the water level. And I couldn't pull it back out. But I was just messing around that day. I wanted to see if you could drop something off the dam and land it in the water. And I think I've been driving the Scout and it had flipped over like 6 times. And I just got tired of it. Yeah, I'm gonna fix you. Yeah, you can't drop anything over the dam. It won't land in the water. Yeah, I had thought about that when all my files got deleted. Because I do have the rule you have to finish a region before you move to the next one. And actually in this one, you can see that I am not done with a lot of... You see I'm not done. I was 100% out of everything. And it was in the Yukon that the game deleted all my files. So I never finished Alaska or Kola Peninsula just because I was trying to get back to the Yukon because Wisconsin was coming out. But I am slowly going back and finishing it all up so I can end up with 100%. Yeah, now I did jump to other regions when I did speed run. Because then again, that was a speed run, trying to see how fast you could do it. And I think I went and got the Tega was the only thing I got, and then I jumped over to get the 750 and the 4-wheel drive unit for the GMC. But those are the only trucks I got. Which, in the hard mode speed run that I'm doing, I'm not going to do that. I'm staying in Michigan until Michigan is finished. 100% before I move on. Oh, and I did jump to Alaska in the other one too. Get the suspension upgrade for the Lodestar. We didn't need. But like I said, I was trying to finish Michigan as fast as possible without using. Come on, buddy. So I don't mind getting stuck in this one because telephone poles are close enough. Oh yeah. It's that first one back there that you get stuck in and you're just stuck. There's nothing to winch. I think they should have put a telephone pole. Keep somebody's frustration level down. Oh, it's going low here. I picked this up pretty good. I don't think that's doing it chronologically. Because I have watched other people and they jump to regions, they pick up the massive trucks, and then they come back to do Michigan and then complain because it's too easy. That game's not designed to be done like that. I mean, you can if that's what you want to do. But that's why you get crappy trucks in Michigan, because it's not that hard to do. And it's basically like a huge tutorial learning how to play the game in Michigan. And in Alaska, they throw the snow at you. All leading up to the Mondra and Amor, where they throw everything at you. Yeah, I think you appreciate the trucks more when you have to drive crappy trucks for a long time. And they're not all crappy, it's just they're not as good as these two trucks. So you appreciate these two trucks more when you finally get to that level where you can get them. Man, this thing's burning a lot of gas having to pull the other one too. Which it doesn't need to do. I mean, it's not to make it all on its own. It's just saving a little bit of time. Yeah, 4964. I use that truck in every region. I have to do at least one mission in every region with that one. Which I am trying to use all of the trucks in every region for at least one mission. So otherwise, what's the sense of having them in the garage? And yes, even the Apache I will use at some point to do one mission or do one thing in this region. Even though I hate that truck. Yeah, I agree. You get a little frustrated with the GMC and the Kodiak and the Fleet Star because I mean they're good trucks in their own way, but they will drive you insane in the beginning, and then you get that one, and you're like, oh yeah, this is the way it should be played. That and the P16. I love my P16. And I'm still surprised that you get that one for free. You don't have to do any missions. All you got to do is go find it. Already fueled up, repaired up, and ready to go. Yep, it is. It's a whole nother level. And it really surprised me over in the Yukon how well it ran over there, even though it's not all-wheel drive. That's one of the trucks, if they mess with it, I would be so mad. If they took away its power or did something to make it not as good as it is. Yep, P16 is a log machine. Now the White Western Star, when the game first came out, it was a lot better than it is now. As I have gone back and looked at videos where I've used it, and it had more power, more grip, and actually ran better. And somewhere along the line, they took some of its power away from it. Which I think kind of sucks. I don't know if they did anything to that truck or if it was just some game mechanic that was updated. But that one definitely suffered. Another one was the little scout you get in the beginning, the Russian one. I can't think of the name of it right now. But that truck was an awesome scout. And then they took away the fuel tank. Yeah, the Con Marshal. Yeah, they took away the fuel tank on it. Gave it such a tiny little fuel tank that you really can't do anything with it without running out of gas. But I will admit that was an OP scout. But it was fun. All right. Access to location. With money, and I can definitely use the money. I think I was down to $12,000 or so left. best for you. Because you have a fuel tanker down there. That you can get fuel from. Alright, let's see where this leads us. Yeah, and then it started rolling. You couldn't control it. The steering was so bad on it. But they have fixed the steering. So I got to give them credit for that. Steering is a lot better than it used to be. Used to be you couldn't drive it. Same way with the 918. You couldn't steer that thing. So you couldn't use it. But now you can, but it's still, it has issues because, excuse me, because you can't go over hills in it without the truck off the ground. Come on. So this is the Xbox that a buddy of mine gave me. It's an older one after mine blew up, and it is just slow. It's a Xbox One S, but it's like when they first came out. So where are we at? Okay. Ah, that's good. Alright, so this one takes us to this side. That one is open. But I don't know if it opened up that one also. But we'll have to send a scout up there to check that out. Alright, so if I needed anything from here. The conclaves. That's what I need for the next mission, the old sawmill mission. And I need to build 4 cabins. What else I've got set up and ready to be delivered. Okay, so we're close to that. We have 2 bricks, wooden planks, and metal rolls in that one. And I'm trying to see if there's anything. Nope, don't think there's anything there. Let's just look down at the... I'm close to the pier. Cargo containers. I need to take cargo containers back, so we'll just do that. Get rid of you. And we'll head up that way, head to the pier. If we can get through here. Oh yeah. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad I'm back to. I miss doing this. So I've been watching since I couldn't play. I've been watching a lot of other people play different games and stuff, and noticed about some of the streamers that I like watching that if you don't give them money and have that little icon by their name, they will not answer your questions. They will skip right over or won't acknowledge any comments. And I get it, for some of them it's how they make their money, but it's also a way to alienate people. One streamer that I was watching playing what was it? Space Engineers, and I kept asking questions, and a couple other people were asking questions too. And where we do not have, yes, memberships and all of that, streamer was not answering any questions for anybody that like that, so I actually just stopped watching. It's gonna be like that. Alright, let's go and get a big old cargo container. And like I said, you know, I kind of get it, because that's how they make their living. And I just do this for fun. But it's still not right. Not oversized. We need to make cabins. Yeah, my current job doesn't, well, my job does not pay me as much as I'm worth. It's a government job. It's a good job. But my agency does by the GS scale. My agency goes by its own scale, which is significantly lower than the GS scale. But there's a lot of talk and fighting and stuff going on, trying to get us on the GS scale. And if that happens, I will get a significant raise. Because my job through GS scale, I would actually basically jump up 2 levels. Yeah, I can deal with that. Also, your job pays 0. Well, that's not very good. Ugh. Throat's starting to get sore. Okay, let's see where I need to go. Actually, I'm all confused. I'm on the wrong side of the map. Okay, let me get spun around here where I know where I'm at. Okay, so that's the path that would be the easiest, but I've got to cross over that. Through here is not fun, because I can get hung up pretty easily, but I think I'm going to try that. As low on fuel. And I haven't had this truck over through there, so I don't know how it's going to do. We will find out. I understand that. Being a caretaker's hard. Caused a lot of rift in my marriage for a while because I used to live next to my grandmother and I had to take care of her. Had to pay her bills, and you know, she was lonely because nobody would ever come over. So I would eat dinner real quick and then a couple of hours. She just needed the company. Caused a little bit of a rift between me and my wife for a while. She said I wasn't spending enough time with her, and I get her point. Come on, buddy. I think to the left. Let me see. I'm just worried about tipping. Truck can handle the terrain, but with this big cargo container on there makes it really top heavy. Uh-oh. Okay, we got movement. Gives me a second chance. Yeah, it was tough for me being in the middle. And especially my grandmother started getting Alzheimer's real bad. And like I said, it was just me, and my sister would come up every few weeks, come and see her, but pretty much it was just me. Because the rest of the family figured, oh, well, you live next to her, so you can take care of her. And then it was the fact that my biological mother is Queen Bitch of the universe. She's pure evil. So not only did I have to take care of my grandmother, but I had to keep my mother away from her. My mother would do things like, my grandmother would get pain pills and stuff. My mother would come up and change the pills out of the bottle and put baby aspirin in them. So, you know, I had to count my grandmother's pills and refuel. Sticks in that pan. Don't need it all, but need a little bit. Yeah, it was really rough. And then my grandmother, she always thought that my mother was the most sainted person in the world. Even though my mother would bring her boyfriend up and they would cut my grandmother's grass 3 times a week and convince her that her grass needed to be cut. Cabins up. Cabins up. Oh no, that's where I put the cabins. I gotta take the cabins up here, but before I do that, I have to clear that roadblock. So landslide. Well, pudge. Who did we? Oh, all kinds of trucks over here. No, not that one. The Western Star's up front. We'll take it. So I have over here lined up and ready to be delivered for the old sawmill. Nope, not the old sawmill. What was it? Oh, it's delivered to metal beams. But anyway, my grandmother started, like I said, getting Alzheimer's, and my mother convinced her I was stealing from her, and just all kinds of stupid stuff like that. Finally broke the back. Was nothing. So I needed to go over and get. Nope, all that's been good. I need concrete slabs, cabins, and concrete slabs. Yeah, I get cabins. Oh, I need wood. Cargo containers and wood. So yeah, you are heading to, but you're going the wrong way. But anyway, I came home one day and my grandmother had taken her vacuum apart and put it on the back porch, and then said that I stole her vacuum. No, it's sitting right there. But then she called the police on me, and she told the police that I was beating her. So luckily, the cop that showed up, several of them showed up, but one of them I had known since he was a kid, a friend of my son's. And he told me, he said, if she'd have had any marks on her, we'd have had to taken you in. He said, I really suggest that you don't have any contact with her. So I had to call my aunt. She had to be put in a nursing home. I could not afford to lose my job because my grandmother was going crazy. And the funny thing is, when my grandmother, they had to take her to the hospital because she set her kitchen on fire. And while she was in the hospital, my mother showed up, went through my grandmother's house and took everything that she could possibly put in her vehicle. Stole all kinds of stuff. And we reported it to the police, but my grandmother refused to press charges. Yeah, you never know with life sometimes. Gotta cover your own butt. My grandmother has since passed away. She's passed away a few years ago. But once she got in the nursing home and actually got the pills that she was supposed to get, oh, I'm going the wrong way. Actually did a lot better. So I got to go see her pretty much every weekend. And after all that, the wicked witch, meaning my mother, my grandmother's in nursing home for 3 years, almost, and my mother went to see her one time. And that's so she could check and see if, to ensure that the nursing home was not stealing my mother's money. Alright, so right now, up to... Where are we going? Where to get wood? To that... Oh, if that warehouse has wood. I don't know if I've gotten all the wood out of it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this warehouse over here. Okay. Let's check out that warehouse. Oh, I wish they'd number the warehouses. So I've still got 2 wooden planks on that one. Nope. Nope. That's the one. It's always the last one you're looking for. And wooden planks, I've got 7. Alright. I have found this way is easiest to get up there. Much easier than going around. But I haven't taken this truck up there. Up which way? I need to go up through the snow. Big rock up there. That big rock does not like to let anybody get over it. Oh, sorry to hear that. I don't know what's up with some people. Me and my siblings, I've got 2 brothers and 2 sisters, and we all agree on one thing, that we didn't grow up, we survived childhood. Like I said, the Wicked Witch is just, she's just an evil person. I don't know if anybody remember the movie Mommy Dearest. Came out a long time ago. Now, I would have liked to have had that mom. I still have scars on my back from the cigarette burns. I was the oldest, so if the younger ones did something, I got punished by having cigarettes put out on my back. Yeah, that kind of evil. Many nights we'd go to bed, all we had was 2 peanut butter sandwiches all day. But as soon as we went to bed, we could smell the TV dinners cooking. Yeah, that kind of evil. Ah, this is depressing. Hey, you talk about fun things. Come on, you can climb it. So I can carry 3 loads out here, which is enough for 1 cabin. And with that cabin, to start. There's something else I need. I need a long plank for something. What was it? A medium. I had to write this stuff down because I couldn't remember where I was at. I need a long plank for the north landslide. I don't know how long a long plank is. And I don't want to try to get one out because I might lose it. So we would just go with wood planks. Still wish you could put more cargo on there instead of one. Make it much easier. The way I look at things, it's all life lessons. You learn. From my mother, I learned how not to treat children. So my children are treated much better. You come to my house, if you're hungry, there is food. I will feed you. When friends of the kids would come over, first thing I do is show them where the refrigerator was, show them where the food was, and tell them if you're hungry, get it. Don't ask, just get it. I'm about to do that. I thought I was over it. Wasn't. Get in there. There we go. And one more. I don't know why I'm putting it pretty, but and maybe it's yeah, close enough. Back to cargo, restore crane. And your daughter loves to cook. My daughter, she would rather work on a car than cook, I believe. So she would help me with car repairs and stuff like that. And now she's a car nut. Only problem with that is she likes the little foreign cars, sound like wind-up toys. I thought I taught her better. American muscle is best. But she can do things with cars. So if she has a repair she needs to do, she can figure out how to do it. My wife, on the other hand, has been driving her Jeep for the past 6 years and does not know how to turn on the rear wiper. Oh, so that's nice. So they get to take some home and say, hey, look what I made. That's pretty cool. Oh, that hurt. So your wife has a hard time making ice cubes, huh? I tell my wife that's the only reason I married her. It's because she could cook. Means I didn't have to. And she'll tell me the only reason she married me was because of my truck. My wife does not like my cooking. Other than when I bring the barbecue grill out. She likes that. But I think I make really good spaghetti. She thinks otherwise. So she will not eat it. Over here. Because that path has too many trees in it for this big truck. I'll make it argue. You're gonna back up. Slide between you two. And down the snow we go. Until we hit a tree. Dang it. And we'll take that. I got by you anyway. And follow the tire tracks down. Oh, I know it's gonna hit it. Oh, so tomorrow's butt burrito night? That'll work. My wife made chicken taco night. Regular taco, but she uses, instead of ground beef, she uses chicken. Really good. I like it. I'm not a chicken person. I won't eat just regular chicken. You bake it, you fry it. I just don't like it. Don't like the taste. But she makes the tacos. I like those. Mainly because I acquire a fire sauce from Taco Bell when I go. They always put way too much in it, and I save it. I like it spicy. Yep. Let's get the meat going and everybody get their own stuff. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Well, I'm out of gas. Now see, when I'm driving my truck, I'm constantly looking at the gas gauge. Every time I get in it, every time I get out of it. When I'm playing the game, I don't pay attention to gas gauges. So, I'll bind it. And I'm going to need to refill you. No gas in that. This is such a great combination. Bandit with this. I didn't like the Bandit when it came out. But since I've been driving it like this, I like this combination. It is pretty well stable. Now watch me flip it. Uh-oh. Aha. Sometimes I can aim a truck good. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. Put that in there. Oh, that's right. That's what I want. There we go. Alright, so folks, I am going to have to get off here because my throat is getting more and more sore. And I've got to get some videos ready for the old YouTube channel, get some back on there. So I thank you very much. Appreciate you watching. And thank you very much, General, for stopping by. Appreciate it. And don't forget to check out Nathan Province over on YouTube. He just got a new video out on a truck. So check him out. Especially if you want to learn about the trucks. He does some really good reviews. And check out District B13U. He is running hard mode, and it's very entertaining to watch him because he does some, well, we'll say some unorthodox type of driving. So check him out when you get a chance on the Twitch channel, and I will see y'all later. So again, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next one. So until then, have a good one.